Now let's get some IPs on these interfaces, on PCs and all that good stuff. So we'll get out of the test mode here, and we are going to let's check out the initial network. And what I want you guys to see under the second tab here, just to show you what if there's anything that's been checked as a default setting. This can burn you if you're checking any of these things for grading purposes. So when I start actually setting things in the Android network to be checked, I'm also going to check this to make sure it's not set as a default, because that means that it's already done and the student doesn't have to do it. And that definitely can be something you get burned by. I have been multiple times. So we'll go to the Android network and we'll expand this a little bit. You know what? I need more variables. I can't do that just yet. So I need to create. I need a subnet mask variable, which I could just type it, but I'm gonna do it officially. So p underscore masks. I only have one, but I'm still making it plural. And then I'll call this subnet mask. This is weird, and I don't know if there's a better way to do this or not. But this is a variable subnet mask that points to this pool called p underscore mask with only one value in it. Therefore, I'm setting element position to 0 because there's only one I care about. Once again, they don't let you just put a variable in here without a pool being associated with it. So that's sort of a bummer, but you just kind of have to deal with that. So we want router gig 00 and router gig 01 IPs. So let's do that. Um, R gig 00. This is going to look so dumb. I'm just going to do 00. I don't want a slash in there. I'm making it plural. Actually, I could do this. IPs. There we go. And this is where I would grab all these. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be slick, or try to be slick. I'm going to put these in the right format. It'll make life easier. Alright, so I'm going to copy that group right there. Boom. I love it. Underscore P, underscore R, gig 01, IPs. I'll grab these dudes. Got them. And then I'll go ahead and create the variable for it. So I'll say R gig 00 IP singular. And I'm going to use that seed of network index. There we go. R gig 01 IP. Got it. What else do I need? I need the switch 1 and switch 2. Ah, inconsistency kills me. You know what? I'm not going to change it. I'm going to let it be. But I'm going to do these right. Sorry, guys. So this is a switch. This is the VLAN 1 interface, I think. So I'm just going to say switch 1 IPs. I'm not going to mention the VLAN. Go ahead and clean these up, make them more appropriate for copying and pasting. Copy that. P underscore switch 2 IPs. Perfect. Then I just got the 2 PCs left. Awesome. Go ahead and copy that, and I'll come over here and say P underscore PC1 IPs. PC2 IPs. You probably want to like think out your variable names and your pool names in advance, not do them on the fly like I am. That's probably not the best idea. So I got the router. I need the 2 switches. So switch 1 IP. Seed. Switch 2 IP. Always make sure you're grabbing the right pool or you'll be in for wonderful surprises. Done that too. PC1 IP. As you can see, there's a lot of repetition to this. It's pretty tedious, but you know what? I think the payoff is worth it. Alright, awesome. So I have all these variables out there, and these are ones I'll be using for actual configuration purposes. So I would definitely be viewing these and make sure everything is set right. And I just screwed that one up. Don't use your scroll wheel on your mouse. So that was the router, and it screwed everything up on that one. Alright, good. Alright, don't use the wheel if you're using that to track with your eyeballs. Alright, good. I'm going to hit save on this. And then I'm going to come in and start doing some work on the actual Antra network and start using these variables to our advantage. Alright, let's jump into the Antra network and let me collapse everything. Let me just kind of focus on, I'll do the PCs first. And this is where this is nice to have, if you don't, on the introduction, if you uncheck that, or which means you leave it to default and you get your Antra network, that's not there, which means using the variables is going to be real tricky. So you definitely want to make sure that that is turned on when you're in your Antra network, so you have quick access to these. And these are the variables, not the pools, the variables. So I'm going to collapse everything like I just did. I'm going to go to the PC1, which is the one on the right. I'm going to look at the ports, fast Ethernet. I want to make sure I'm using a mask. Now, I'm going to use the variable because I set it up. Boom. And notice that it's green, which means the default value has been replaced with a variable. You could also just hard code something, it'll go green too. Let's for IP address. Right now it's hard coded, right? I want it to be variable, so this is going to be PC2 IP, I think. And I want to check for it. I probably want to check the port status too, to make sure it's up. And in my completed network, it's up, so it's got the right value for the port status. And that was the second PC. I should have named these 0 and 1 to match the variables, but better planning, right? Let me go ahead and take care of the port status. Subnet mask, click the little arrow, boom, don't forget to check it. IP address. This is going to be PC1 IP. Check it. And then I'm gonna say show checked only, since I don't have a lot going on, just to make sure I did everything right. So the first PC has PCIP variable and subnet mask. Great. Love it. Alright. Let me collapse everything again. Let's do the two switches. Oh man, I should have done a default gateway on those too. I forgot that. It would be really good if these switches had default gateways on them. That would mean coming in and actually we can just steal these ranges right here. Yep, I'm going to do it, but I'll do it in a different video or something. So let me collapse again. I lost track of what I was doing. Yes, we'll do router first. And we're looking for ports. I mean, you can check whatever you want that you want to check for. IP address. This is going to be, where is it at? Router 1, gig 0. We want port status. We want the subnet mask. And the mask would be helpful if you were doing subnetting and you had different masks that you wanted to go with. I'm just doing it anyway. Port status, let me just double check I got the... Yep, and let me show you, this is cool too. Let me go to description. Right now it says anything. That's not like super cool. That means they literally have to type in the word anything. Here it is. I'm going to grab this regular expression and I'm going to pop that in. See how it's green? So I replace the default value. I'm going to go ahead and check that. That means they can type anything they want in description. It'll count it as correct. And it might be kind of cool to do that with the banner message too. I don't like getting complaints because, you know, they typed it and it didn't take it because they missed a space and stuff like that. To me, it's easier just to let them type whatever the crap they want. Alright, IP address, where are you? There you are. This is the gig 01 interface. I want the port status. I want subnet mask, but I want to use the variable for it. Beautiful. Let me close up the ports. Let me find, like here's like, you know, enable secret. I did that. I'm not going to do all of these. Here's the banner. Pop in that regular expression. Life is good. Let me close the router down. Let's do... Why does it do that? It's so annoying sometimes. Let me hit save just in case I hit something I don't want to hit. Alright, so these are going to be VLAN ports. Let's see, ports. VLAN. There's the IP address. This is switch 1. Subnet mask. Port status. Hopefully I'm on the right switch. Yep, I was. Ports. VLAN. Subnet mask. Port status. IP address. This is switch 2 IP. There's a description. I'll go ahead and do the description on the other one too, since I did it on this one. And I'm just rolling right by it for probably on the wrong switch. Yep. There we go. And I will go ahead and say show checked all. And I'll eyeball this. So gig 0. Oh, look at that. I screwed up something. It's a good thing I checked it. So I got to change that. That should be this one. Alright, so router gig 00, router gig 01, subnet mask, port status, great. VLANs, switch 1 IP, switch 2 IP, subnet mask, that's good. Port statuses are good. PC1 IP, PC1 IP, PC2 IP rather. Yeah, that looks good. So I think I got it. So let me hit save, and then we'll check it out in the next video.